What's going on, everybody? It's Sparks Comics here, and as you can see, we're looking at the previews catalog today, and we are looking at the July 2021 pre-order catalog that has orders due on July 26th. And now the reason I'm talking about what I'm talking about today, and I'm going to do a series of videos for this, is because not all of these books end up on the final order cutoff that we talk about every week. And so I want to make sure that I am highlighting some of these for you guys so that you have a chance to get in and look at all of these and make sure that you get your pre-orders in on these early enough, because these books have an initial order cutoff at the end of this month, but they don't come out all the way until September. So if you don't order them now, you might miss your shot at ordering them. They usually, not always, but sometimes end up still available after the initial order cutoff, but there's no guarantee at that point. So again, it's kind of like a final order cutoff that we have about 3 weeks before release, but it's a little bit different. So we're going to talk about these books. I'm going to start off with Behemoth. Depending on time, I might cut it off here with Behemoth for this video, and then I'm going to continue doing a series of videos. But we'll see. I might throw in other publishers. So if we look on the list here, we can see that these publishers here, these are the main ones. These ones are on final order cutoff. So I probably won't get to these unless time permits it this month. But all of these down here, and there's a lot of publishers in here. I'm going to work through and try to highlight some of the best stuff from here and let you guys know what's in the previews catalog and what things you might want to look for. So stay tuned. We're going to get into Behemoth Comics first off, but you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. If you aren't subscribed, like this video and drop a comment below. Let me know if, whichever publisher we end up getting to today, if you're going to be picking up anything from them, or if you think these videos are helpful for me to help, break down the pre-order catalog. All right, guys, welcome back. We are going to start out here with Behemoth Comics. And like I said, depending on timing, we may go longer and do another publisher in here. But I want to start out with Behemoth because this is actually the last catalog where they aren't on final order cutoff, which is super exciting. And they got some great books in the catalog this month. So we'll start out with Turbo Kid, Apple's Lost Adventure, number 1 of 2. This is a 2-part story that is from the cult movie Turbo Kid. So it's turning into a franchise. They're going to have a sequel film, a video game, and now this comic is written by the directors and drawn by the storyboard artist of the movie. So in the first issue, Turbo Rider faces the robot war, and Apple discovers a path that leads to the Kid, a path full of blood, gore, fights, synth music, and of course, BMX. So this looks super cool. I still have not gotten to see Turbo Kid, the movie, but it is available. I believe it's Amazon Prime that I found it on. So I'm going to be watching that before this comes out. But this just looks insane and crazy. And I'm really excited to check this one out. We've got, that was the cover A. Cover B with what looks like probably a stuffed or maybe severed unicorn head. And we got a different description on the cover B. Yes, this comic is gory. This unicorn stick is one of the greatest weapons the Wastelands has ever seen. Trust us. So that's pretty cool. Cover C here, the artist of Hotline Miami Wildlife provides a film homage cover here. And then we have a cover D, which looks super dope. Artist of Found Footage provides a Mega Drive homage cover. And that kind of looks like, it's got that nostalgic feel to the cover. This is probably one people are going to be going after because of that. But found footage is really cool. Marvin Rodriguez is the creator, writer, and artist of that. So it's definitely worth checking that out from Behemoth as well. And that's all. They don't often do ratio variants, but let's check it out. Ooh, all right. We have cover E, 1 in 10 incentive ratio variant here. This one, it says artist of Glitter Bomb from Image Comics and all new Wolverine, X-Men Gold, Jibril Morissette fan, beautiful portrait of Apple. So 1 in 10 ratio here. And let's see, do we have something else? Nope, but we do have a cover F, which is a signed edition. Special limited Turbo Kid movie poster, cover signed by the director, writers, and storyboard artists of the cult movie. P.S. They are also the writers and artists of the comic. Let's log in here, and this is a special incentive or promo item. Interesting. So I will have to see about ordering that. That is good to know, though. It doesn't say incentive on it, but it was kind of hidden, right? It's hidden in the previous catalog, just like when we're looking at final order cutoff. So that's a cool thing. I'm probably going for the full set of covers, and I'll see about getting the signed one as well. Moving on. So that one is from the Happy Tank imprint of Behemoth Comics. From the main Behemoth Comics line, we've got Nobody's Child, issue number 1 from Massimo Rossi and Ramiro Barallo. In an unspecified time in the future, it is discovered that within a special breed of albino rhinoceros, there is a genetic code that holds the properties to regenerate man that can cure all diseases, even those very serious. And so as a result, in a short period of time, this albino rhino becomes nearly extinct, leaving just one, Sabium. Enter Bakari, a boy dealing with his own devastation, who now decides to dedicate his life to protecting the rhino. And there he is right there. This just looks super cool. The story idea is just... Massimo Rossi comes up with some really cool ideas. This is looking like we're going to have some great action going on. He's usually a horror story writer, seemingly. He's written Vietnam horror. He's currently doing Locust with Scout Comics, and he's doing Broken Souls Ballad with Scout's horror imprint, Black Caravan. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some horror brought into this. But the story also sounds like a heartfelt kind of story of protecting a rhino, which is super cool. And then we've got some other covers here. I think these are all Ramiro Barallo doing all of the covers there. Yeah, he did all of the covers, which is super cool. That gives you a hint at what the art on the interior is going to look like, seeing his different styles there. But I'm in on this one as well, just because it is such a cool story idea. And Massimo Rossi's writing a lot of stories that I'm really enjoying. We also have in the catalog Cinnamon number 3. So this is the last one of the first story arc of Cinnamon. Hoping we get more. I really hope we do. But Victoria Douglas wrote and drew this. Victoria was on the show a while back before issue number 1's initial order cutoff hit in the catalog. So that was probably 2 months ago. Seemingly has not been that long, but I guess it was 2 months ago. And we talked about Cinnamon. We talked about how just crazy awesome this story looks. And I dropped a review on the channel as well for Cinnamon. So be sure to check this comic out. Get on it now, because this is just going to be a crazy action-packed cat comic. And this is the final issue here. Another one that just came out from the Happy Tanks imprint of Behemoth Comics. We have MFKZ issue number 4 by Run, and we're getting into some crazier territory here. I don't know if this is going to be where this is. Let's see. Travel back in time to discover their origins and relive the moment they kicked Hitler's ass. While these far-out wrestlers are saving the day, Angelino and Vince are wanted in Dark Meat City following their big fight with the mysterious men in black. In DMC, you can't stay undercover for long. So I think this is beyond the storyline from the movie. I think maybe issue 3 will wrap that up. So I'm really excited to get to the point where I'm reading MFKZ that's beyond the movie, because I love the world. I loved what happened in the movie, and I'm loving the extra details that we're getting in the comic now. So I can't wait to see what happens, past that, because I know there's a lot of stories still to be told from the French comics. So excited to see where that goes. We've got Mr. Kern cover art here, which that is insane looking. That is the cover B. Let's see. It is no ratios there. I guess they stopped. I didn't check for ratios on this one. None. I guess they stopped doing. I didn't check for any here. They stopped doing the Garbage Pail Kids. No ratio there. I don't see a Garbage Pail Kid variant here. I think they were going to continue those for a little bit, but maybe it's just 1 through 3. We'll see as we go. Another one I'm looking forward to that's not out yet from Behemoth is 9 Stones, and here's issue number 2 for 9 Stones. Samuel Spano wrote and drew this one. This was a web comic with 4 million readers and 40,000 monthly subscribers on Tapas. So that is an insane audience. Most of that audience actually comes from Italy, I think, is what Nathan was telling us in the last interview. So the American audience hasn't really gotten to see this one yet. I just love the art style on this. It's got a manga anime feel. So a little bit different than the typical thing that we're reading in comics. And that's what gets my attention. Bring me something different and I'm going to read it. But yeah, there's a cover B here as well, and a cover C. But like I said, this one looks super cool too. That is everything for Behemoth that's in the catalog for September. Let's stop this here. Let you guys get these in digestible chunks so you can check out each publisher. Unless the publisher only has like a couple books, then I'll do multiple. But I'll break this down into digestible pieces for you guys so you can look at each publisher and make your decisions on the books there. Again, this is the September previews catalog. This would be due July 26th for ordering. So you want to let your shop know as soon as possible when you want to, as soon as possible, which of these books that you'd want to get. So we'll keep going in another video on to some of these other ones like Antarctic Press, artists, writers, and artisans. We've got Black Mask. We got all kinds of ones here in this section that we will get to. We will go through the alphabet and check them out. But I wanted to start here with Behemoth for you guys, just to kick things off on a high note. So thank you everybody for watching this breakdown of the Behemoth Comics section of the previews catalog. I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy these videos. Let me know in the comments below if this is something you want me to continue doing, or if you think this is extra information overload and there's too much out there talking about comics. But I'll leave it there. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Down below, there's the little button. Drop a comment and hit the like button on the way out. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you next time.